What's up, guys? I'm excited to have you back on my channel, and today we're gonna learn about Instagram optimization. But before we dive in, I would really appreciate if you guys showed some love, drop a like, comment, share this video, and subscribe if you get value out of it at the end. All right? Because the more love you give me, the more love I can give you back. Time to dive right in. Let's go. All right. First thing we're gonna learn here in Instagram optimization, and the reason why I'm saying Instagram is because Instagram is still the dominant leader when it comes to social media platforms. So when it comes to optimizing it, here are some of the key things that you need to keep in mind. Number one, profile pic. You need to have a profile pic that sticks out, all right? And on top of that, you wanna make sure that it shows you. All right, there's too many profile pictures that are of a logo or this and that. Unless it's a company, that's fine. But if it's about you, your personal brand, you as a coach, you as a professional, you need to show your face. You need to show at least half, it could be halfway all the way up to your face or just your face by itself. Whatever it is, you need to show an image of your face because that's the first thing people see. All right, so think about it. When you go into a profile and you see somebody's face versus just a random logo or a random like design, what are you gonna be more drawn to? Somebody's face, because that's what you connect. As humans, we connect with people. So that's the first one we see is their face. So if you see somebody's face, you're gonna be more drawn to connect with their profile. Now the next thing, impactful bio. When you have a moment to redesign or update your bio, please do this. You need to make sure that in your bio you specify who you're specifically talking to, all right? Especially as coaches, who is your target audience? What is your tagline, all right? What is your tagline, right? I'll give you an example, right? One of my taglines was when I used to do fitness coaching back in the day, I put, I've helped busy professionals lose up to 15 pounds in 90 days with little to no fitness equipment. I'm specifically specifying who I'm helping, busy professionals, do what? Lose up to 50 pounds in how long? In 90 days with what? Little to no fitness equipment. I'm exactly going after my target audience and I'm specifying that. On top of that, guys, you can also mention other big prominent maybe brands or people or companies you're associated with and tag them in there as what it is. That if you're an athlete, if you're a co-founder, if you're an owner, if you're associated with an affiliate, make sure you can put those things in your bio because that adds credibility, right? People like to see people that are associated with big names, big companies. So that adds more value to you when somebody comes and looks at your page in your bio section. Now also in your bio section, it's always great to add some kind of call to action or telling somebody what to do. And this ties in with the web link down below. So if you have a web link where maybe you could take them to a funnel website, maybe a calendar booking link to book a call with you, you want to make sure in your bio at the bottom you could put work with me with a little finger pointing down or an arrow. If you want more information, learn more. If you want to learn more about me or about my services, click this link down below. Make sure you mention that in your bio so people know that that's what you want them to do, right? You want people to see that and be able to take that action by you telling them, right? Most people want to be told when it comes to like looking at your profiles and your picture, what do I do in your page? They want to be told, what do I do in your page? Okay, they want me to go here, boom. All right, next thing, brand colors and fonts. Making sure that you find your brand colors and use those brand colors in your content. It's very important, guys, because that's what people remember you, right? So for example, my colors are black and gold, and I use white as well. So you wanna make sure that you use those colors consistently throughout your content and you use them with your pictures, your videos, so that way people can see a nice consistency on your page and they'll always remember you for those colors. On top of that, same thing goes with fonts. You wanna make sure that you use similar fonts for whatever specific kind of content that is. If you have a content that you know you post every like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you can have a specific font to it, or you just have one font straight across the board for all your pieces of content. But having consistency with your font style is very important as well, so you don't get people confused or you don't get them annoyed by seeing too much going on with different fonts. Now, moving down to highlights. In your highlights section, it's very important that you do fill that out. Some people don't even have it filled, so add highlights. But in your highlights, one of the most important things as coaches and business owners, you want to make sure that you put in, first of all, your testimonials, because that's super important, where people can go in there and look at results that your clients have gotten, or some of the stuff you got in or stuff your customers are talking to you about, like your reviews of your products, of your services. And now it allows people to be like, wow, this person is credible. They do a good job. They offer good services, right? So having that testimonial is great. Also having in their press releases. So if you've been featured on anything, if you have come out on anything, TV, magazines, articles, having a press section is very important. It adds more credibility. Think about it. Somebody goes and clicks your testimonials. Now they see that you've been featured on so-and-so, or you were associated with so-and-so with this company. That adds credibility and more value to you for them to want to work with you. So making sure that you for sure have those two is very important. Then you can go more niche driven, like, you know, your skill set, your services, you can add those in there as well. You can even add in stuff that have to do with your lifestyle. If you're a traveler, you can add traveling, right? Because people like to connect with people and still want that human relatability to it. So making sure that your brand, your highlights are also on brand and they have the same colors as your brand too. So making sure that your highlights, when they're done, they match your brand colors and the logos as well make sense towards your brand. Now moving down to profile grid. What I mean by profile grid is when you look at your profile, people when they go in, they're gonna see the first 6 to 9 videos or posts or photos that they see on your Instagram. So you wanna make sure that they stick out and you wanna make sure that you have different type of content. If it's always the same, it's boring, right? But if you have different things that flow and make sense together with the color consistency, the font consistency, but you're hitting with different types of content, lifestyle content, work-related content, association with a celebrity or influencer content, content that has to do with your credibility, has to do with a hobby. When they see these differences, they're like, wow, this is an interesting person, right? So every time when somebody comes, you want to make sure that all your posts have that rhythm going to it, because those are the first ones that people are going to see every time they come in is the new ones, right? And then once they see the new ones, the first 6 or 9, they're going to be like, oh, I want to see more. Oh, wow, really cool individual, right? So the first, you always want to make sure that your 6 or 9 are always popping up, especially when people are coming new to your page, meaning every single post should pop up. All right, contact info and shop. So in the bottom section below your bio and all that area, you're gonna have a contact info area and a shop section that you can add. Now, contact info is important because you want people to contact you, so you can put your email. If you want to put your phone number, it's up to you. I recommend using one of these apps where you can get one of these other phone numbers that you can use and link it to your phone, so that way they don't have your actual personal number. You can also put as well under contact info, you can connect like other, like let's say your WhatsApp name, WhatsApp number, or your Telegram number, which those are messaging apps that people can message you to as well if you don't want them messaging your personal number. Shop, only if you're selling products like physical products, or even if you're selling lower end ticket digital products, you can open up a small shop and have people go in there, or apparel for your own branding company. You can have a shop section. I highly suggest it, if you want to get viewers to look at your stuff, click that shop section. It eliminates the step of people going to a website and this and that. Remember, people want to move faster, so make it easier for them to access. Next thing, your web link. Your web link is important. This goes under the bio, all right? So you want to make sure that, remember I said the call to action where it says, come work with me or come learn more about my services. You put that web link, okay? Specifically to where you want to direct them. You also can put a link tree, which can also give you options to be able to put various different links in there when they open it up. My recommendation, don't make it random either. Don't make it too scattered where you make the person confused, like what do you want them to do, okay? Make sure it's specific. I recommend on the link tree at most maybe like 3 or 4. Don't go crazy putting 10. I've seen people put 10 till it's too much for the person. You want to be more specific. If anything, just leave 1 if you're doing a certain campaign and just switch out the link for whatever you want for that specific campaign to draw that person to do it, that exact task. Remember, again, make it easier for them. Okay, make it easier for them. In the last part, your name, all right? Make sure you have your name. I've seen a lot of people don't include their name in their profile. I want to know your name. If I'm going to come in and I'm going to connect with you, I want to know your name. You don't understand how many people's profiles I got into, and I leave their profiles and I don't even connect because I don't know their name, right? I want to say hello, so-and-so, right? If I don't know their name, right, it's a little off for me. So I recommend you, and I highly suggest, and I will tell you right now, if you put your name, you're going to start converting and getting more followers just because of that. Title description, which goes under your name. This could be where you can put like you're an entrepreneur, a coach, a public figure. So making sure that you identify that helps too, so that way people can know what it is that you specifically do or are, or what you could go by, right? What kind of a profession you go by, and you can list it on there as well for people to know under your name. Now, another thing that I want to go back to, in the name, you can always put your name, and you could put a little line that separates your name, and you could put like coach, entrepreneur, you could put fitness, you could put something next to your name, because if somebody searches the word fitness, your profile will pop up, because the way it works is that it goes by name. So if your fitness is attached to your name, your profile might pop up under fitness, for example. Or if it says coach, it might pop under coach. It's a little cool way to be able to just get more eyes, your page on more eyes, by putting that little extra name attached to your name, and you can separate it with a little line in between, or a dash. So guys, I hope this helped. I hope this really helped, and I hope that you use this to clean up your Instagram, and I hope that you go back and take a look at your Instagram as you go through this video and start saying, man, what can I change? What can I improve? What can I do better? Right? Or what am I not doing at all? Or what am I doing good? But what can I actually enhance here to just get me more eyes, more followers, more conversions, more traction, right? And whatever it is that you're doing, specifically as a coach, trainer, somebody in the business world, this is gonna benefit you like crazy. And I guarantee you, your sales, your interactions, your everything is gonna come up and go up, because you've cleaned up and optimized your page, right? You don't understand how many people and clients I've worked with that just solely cleaning up their page, they've increased their conversions drastically. Right? So keep in mind, when you have a nice optimized page and you're using lead gen tactics and you're promoting and marketing correctly, now you're gonna get the eyes of people, because you're actually doing what you're supposed to. You have a nice aesthetic look to your page that draws people in, and the messaging is correct. With that combination, guys, you will win, you will get more, and I guarantee your business is gonna scale up. If you got value out of this video, if you really enjoyed it, I would really appreciate if you liked, comment, shared, subscribed, and please let everybody that you know about this and how to optimize your Instagram today. Let's go. Much love. See you to the next one.